Hello Year 8. These are the results of the experiment that we set up on Thursday to see what makes strawberries decay the quickest. I'll go through each one and then you can write it up. So the first one is this one, and this one, as you can see, is the control. So this strawberry has nothing added to it, nothing taken away, and you can see it's gone quite rotten quite quickly. The second one is this one, and this has been put in sugar, and you can see this has gone really rotten. Probably the reason for this is that the sugar's provided food for the bacteria, and so it's actually increased the rates of decay. You can see the difference between that, the control, and the one with sugar in it. The next one is this one, and this is the one that's had radiation on it. This is the one we had the alpha particles. So this one, you can see, is quite fresh at the top, and you can probably see quite well there, it's gone mouldy at the bottom. Now the reason for that is, as I was passing the radioactive source over it, it was killing the ones only where I touched it, and I probably didn't go over the bottom there. So this strawberry's stayed quite nice, but it's gone mouldy at the bottom where I didn't actually put the radioactive source. The next one is water. It's not vinegar, this one is the one in water, and I can't show you. I don't think I've labelled this one. Now you can see with this one has gone quite bad. The reason for that, of course, is bacteria need water, and so the strawberry still had bacteria on the outside of it, so it's gone mouldy. Next we'll look at the salt. That's this one here, so it's got salt. Now the salt should have killed the bacteria on the surface, and to a certain extent it has, but the problem is the salt has drawn the water out of the strawberry. You can see that this strawberry has shrunk quite a lot compared to the original one, and also you'll see a lot of water in there. See the water? And that's the water that's been drawn out of the strawberry by a process called osmosis, and that's because it's come out because of the salt. This is the vinegar, and you can see that this has preserved the strawberry quite nicely. There's no sign of mould on the strawberry at all. It has decolorised it, and of course you wouldn't use vinegar to normally preserve a strawberry, but this has worked quite nicely. It's kept the bacteria away, and you've ended up with quite a fresh strawberry. This one was the one I predicted would be quite good, and that's the soap. You can see it's not actually too bad. The soap has originally probably killed all of the bacteria on the strawberry, but because it's just been left out in the open air, we've ended up with other bacteria coming on and ended up with the strawberry going a little bit mouldy. But it's still, you compare it to the control, it's still coming out quite nicely. Finally, sodium metabisulfite. This is the one where we made up the solution, dipped it in, and again, it's better than the control, but maybe it's just not quite killed all of the bacteria and the fungi on the outside. You can see a rather large patch on there, but it is definitely better than the control. Certainly better than the sugar. Probably similar to the radioactivity or the salt. So all these different methods that we've seen have had an effect, and we can compare them to the control. What you now need to do is write up your practical, say what you've seen, and say which one you thought was the best and why, what it's killed, what it's kept out, and remember the 4 things that microbes need to do to grow to cause decay, and that is they need heat, they need water, they need oxygen, and obviously the bacteria themselves need to be there. So there are 4 things for decay, and talk about each one, please. Thank you.